Hello, welcome. You have encountered me trying to figure out why my light won't go on. It does require Wi-Fi. And we just split the 2.4 from the 5 recently, so I'm wondering if that's it. But a wild Jen has appeared. How's it going?
Sorry I'm late.
It's all good. What you up to?
I was playing The Sims. And then I was like, oh, 2 minutes. And so I started to save, and it took longer to save than I expected. So,
yeah. I would like to announce that Paco is the second comment, but he does say he's first. Princess just got in there. So, fights in the comments. Yeah, no. Yeah, I have a new computer, which I was trying to get set up here, and then I could not get the light to come on.
That's a problem.
Yes, I'm trying to figure out if it hasn't figured out how to connect to the network. We're going to find out. Paco's shows him first. Okay, mine shows Princess first. But you
Mine
guys
does too.
Right at 3 o'clock, those comments probably came in simultaneously.
Probably.
Yeah. So I'm sitting here trying to figure out what I am doing wrong that it's not letting me turn my light on. So anyway, we have friends here, which is good news. Even if you
Paco sent me a screenshot.
But you send Paco one right back, please.
Paco sent me a screenshot where it shows him as first.
All right. There we go. Hey, Snazzy. Hey, Lynn. How y'all doing?
Hey, guys.
Good to see y'all.
Oh, geez.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. I'm really weirded out by the clarity of this new webcam.
I was going to say, it is much clearer than the last one was.
And I don't think I like it.
It's a little, it's a little on the 4K side.
Yeah. I was fine with everything just being like vague.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
You'll get used to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's very sharp.
Yes. Well, I have to now be very careful because at the risk of TMI, my underwear drawer sits right here. And I'm not trying to broadcast that all over the internet. You're welcome. One does what one has to in a studio apartment.
You didn't have to tell everybody, though. If you didn't tell people, people wouldn't know.
Uh-huh. I wasn't concerned so much with people knowing so much as if I forgot to close it and then didn't pay attention to the camera angle and people saw.
Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, do you have embarrassing things in your underwear drawer?
Not really.
Like, is that where you keep your collection of, tentacle toys and shit like that?
No, I don't have any of those. I believe Paco has just bought out the entire collection in the state, so there's just nothing left.
Oh, shit.
But yeah.
Snazzy said that's the other drawer.
Yeah, no, I do not have a tentacle toy drawer.
Darn.
But if I do decide to get one, I will be sure to keep it far away from the camera because,
Yeah, definitely.
We're not kink shaming. We're also not kink sharing. What did I miss?
Paco.
The prove it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, no.
Oh, that's funny.
No, it's not an exciting drawer, but it's still going to stay closed.
Oh, well.
I know.
Alas, alack.
Such is life. You will live with the disappointment. And yes, Princess, I am wearing pants. Wait, nope.
Yeah.
I am wearing pants, but I cannot stand enough, and I don't think I'm going to stand on my chair today.
Yeah, please don't.
Here we go. I can show you my leg.
There you go.
There are jeans involved today. There are.
Are you wearing pants?
Yes. Weird question, but
sometimes it's important to know.
I don't think I have ever been on camera not wearing pants, unless we're counting when I was wearing dresses, but I'm not counting that because that's not the spirit of the question.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I have not adopted the, boxers from the waist down on camera thing that picked up in COVID.
Mm.
In my house growing up, we were not allowed out of our rooms for breakfast until we were fully dressed for the day. So I never did the lounge around the house wearing whatever or sweats.
We never
or whatever.
did either. We never did either. It wasn't like a hard and fast rule, but it just was understood. You got up, you got dressed, and then you started your day.
Yep.
So,
yeah. Funny things.
Indeed.
Anyway, you are participating, Paco. You always get at least partial credit. You and Jen, the two of you, we're going to have to separate you.
Too late.
I mean, I could kick one of you off camera and block the other, but
good luck.
I mean, I could, but y'all could just have your own sprint somewhere else.
Exactly.
There would be,
and then that's what we would do, and then we would make fun of you.
Yes, and that's perfectly fine. I need more water on the first sprint. Oops.
Toya forgot it was Tuesday. Hi, Toya.
Hey, Toya. Glad you made it. You have made it within the first 10 minutes of our sprint, so you obviously didn't forget very long. That's no judgies here. No judgies. No, you just have to remember when you're not wearing pants on lives so that you and the camera don't have an awkward moment.
Yes. Just don't stand up.
Exactly. Or at least have a blanket handy so you can sideways out of your
shovel.
Yeah.
Do the naked shovel.
Again, it's okay if people on the internet know. We just don't want to show.
It's fine.
Yeah. So anyway.
Yeah.
You don't
have to start it. All you have to do is join in. That's all I need.
Yep.
All I need is encouragement.
Jen apparently just associates you with, monsters and tentacle porn.
No, that's you at this point.
No. Mm-mm. So anyway, that is deeply unfortunate.
Yeah.
I am sorry. I was working about 10 minutes ago. But I did at least manage to get off that computer before. Yeah. I'm transitioning from one computer to the other on Dell because they can't find proper replacement hinges for my computer, which is sad because I love this computer. It is lightweight. It has a fantastic anti-glare screen. I don't care that this has a better, quality of screen. I don't care that it has better webcam. I don't care that it has a better processor. I liked my old screen and the number keypad. They did not give me a number keypad.
Yeah, I can't handle that. I have to have a number keypad.
That's what I told them, but they're like, too bad. We said we would send you one, but we actually meant we'd send you a full-size keyboard. And we're not doing anything else for you.
Rude.
So I'll have to order one of those because I cannot cart a full-size keyboard with me everywhere.
No. That sucks.
Yeah. So anyway, that also works.
Yeah. Yeah.
Comfort is important. Yes.
There you go.
And Paco has multiple interests and does not want to be put in a box.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
There we go. So yeah. Did everybody catch that the late shows are back as of last night?
Yes. I watched Seth Meyers earlier today. He went for like half an hour on a closer look.
Excellent.
It was fantastic. Fucking hilarious. He's so funny.
He is next on my list. I started with John Oliver on Sunday, obviously, just because he started first. And then Colbert is my favorite, and Myers is probably my second favorite. So I put on Kimmel this afternoon while I was putting away groceries. And then I will catch up on Myers and Colbert later. I'm so glad they're back.
Yep.
So
I haven't watched Colbert yet, but he's on my list.
Mm-hmm.
I watched Seth Meyers and then I took a nap.
Excellent. These seem like good choices.
Yes. Had weird dreams, but you know, there you go.
Mm-hmm. I also had weird dreams, but early in the morning, not at naps, because I had no nap.
I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks.
Somebody was definitely
have a nap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Naps are good.
Naps are very good.
Mm-hmm.
We were up late. Oh my God. It was like 12:20 when we finally hung up last night. I know, right? We were up very late.
I cannot.
Yeah, it was 12:20 when we finally disconnected last night.
Yep. Nope. No, my husband got home late last night. He was doing some sort of a golfing thing for his company. And he had thought, based on previous years, that he could put in an appearance, stay for lunch, visit with some folks, and then, move on with his workday.
Not today.
It was over 8 o'clock or past 8 o'clock when he finally left.
Holy crap.
And he still had like an hour commute home. It was like 9:30 or 10 when he got home.
Oh my God, that sucks. Mm-hmm. That sucks
for
him.
Yes. So he left the house in the morning at like 5 whatever. And I was still in bed then, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And he came home after 9 o'clock and I was in bed then. And I was like, I promise I did actually get up at some point during the day. Even though it might look like you left and your wife was in bed, you came back still in bed. Lazy day here. Yeah.
Spent the day in bed. It was nice.
Mm-hmm. I probably should have. That would have been lovely.
But there you go.
Alas, I had things to do.
I don't approve.
I know. I got my little funky book cart put together.
You're what now? Hang on a minute. I got something on my glasses. Hang on.
It's fine.
Oh, good. You got one of those. It's a TBR cart. Yay.
Yes. Amazon asked me if I wanted to review one for them, and I said yes.
Hell yeah.
I'm not thrilled with this particular model so far. I think I would recommend if somebody's going to get one, they should get one from like STM or something a little more reputable. Because it had one of those little tiny wrenches that looks like it was just punched out of sheet metal, and you weren't entirely sure if you were going to just split your thumb open trying to major paper cut or something like that. There's weird brown edges on stuff, like the paint is scraped off or whatnot, and it doesn't feel super solid. But having said all of that, we will see what we can put in it. There's space for more books. So next time you ask me, where are you going to put it, Christine? The answer is in the TBR cart.
Put it in my TBR cart.
I'm going to see if I can figure out how to put it in this little space here, because there's a little bit of space between the file cabinet here and the table. And I think I would have to take the handle off in order to fit it under there. But if I can get rid of the handle and fit it under there, I might have a little TBR.
I don't know that you can do it without the handle.
Well, this one I think I can, because fortunately it's lightweight. So if you see here, there's nothing that goes in on top of this, and there are extra pieces like this, the little tops that I could just take this out with the screw and then stick it in there, because that's all I did on this.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I'm looking at it now. I see where the handle is not part of the.
Right.
Yeah.
It came very disassembled. And there were not
full
instructions on where everything should go. I got finished and I was like, there are parts left over that are not listed in the instructions. There was like a, what do you call them? whatever these things are, I guess you're supposed to put them before the screw, but on the outside of the metal pieces. So I guess they are supposed to have gone like in here.
Oh, yeah.
But it didn't say that. It just, yeah, I was going step by step, and then I got finished, and I'm like, there are funny pieces left. And the screws were annoying enough, I wasn't going to take it apart at this juncture.
Yeah. Yeah. Once you take it apart, it's like,
yeah. I mean, it probably wouldn't be as bad as the first assembly because I could do a pair of screws at a time.
Mm-hmm.
And at that point, I could probably plan when to do it and have my husband assist me with his power tools. But I don't probably care that much.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's my TBR cart.
Yay. She's a real booktuber now. She has a TBR cart. Time for your first video.
We'll see. Maybe when I finish the A to Z challenge.
There you go.
We will see. Which I still do.
Close to mine. I got my Y the other day. I finished Yellowface.
Excellent. And you liked it?
Yeah. Oh my God. It was so good.
Excellent. This is what we like to hear. Hey, Pat. How you doing? Happy October. It is spooky season. My husband is ready for all his spooky movies. And you can see that my back is to the TV, and he has bought me an excellent pair of earbuds. So anytime I am not feeling the spooky, he can have it on behind me, and I can just, not have my camera on and blissfully read while he watches disturbing things.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Hey, H, how you doing? What's up? So yeah, we are on with the cart. I am not always a proper booktuber, but I am always here for the book stuff. Always.
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't always care about the content, but I definitely care about the books. Yeah. I have this little tiny shelf here over on my desk, and I guess you can kind of see the corner of it.
Yeah.
And I'm always stuffing it full of extra books, even though it's supposed to be for office stuff. There are, I think there are like 10 books there, even though it's supposed to be for like office supplies.
Mm-hmm.
Plus the stuff behind me. I'm always finding space for more books.
Oh yeah.
Did you see the thing that is it Easy Cat posted of the little bookshelf that can slide onto the edge of your bookshelf and then be an extra little piece off to the side, like an extra cube?
Who is that?
I think his name is Easy Cat. He's the guy who always does the cute, fun book videos.
Oh, I don't think I actually follow him.
I'm not sure if I do either, but his stuff always comes up because the internet, it knows what I like. I think it's Easy Cat, EZEEKAT. Let me see if it will show me that particular video. He's the one who told me about Myrtle, and I am obsessed now.
Okay. All right. Easy Cat. Okay. Got him.
Okay. There we go. Let me see if I can make that.
I am now following him. You forwarded me one of his reels the other day.
Yes. So you can kind of sort of see that little piece.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like the idea of being able to attach it. I don't think it works on family made wooden shelves, but it looks very nice. Anyway, June can choke. Okay.
Yes, she can. So the main character in Yellowface is called June.
Okay, I'm listening and getting more.
Okay, so I'm going to give you a short synopsis of the first 3 pages. Okay. June has a friend called Athena. Athena is Chinese, and she's a writer. And when she first started writing, she just exploded onto the scene. Mm-hmm. June is also a writer, but she's struggling. Okay. So Athena dies, and June steals her manuscript. Okay. and then shenanigans begin. And June is absolutely a piece of shit. Like, absolutely I fucking hated her. By page 9, I wanted to slap her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, my husband would say that is indicative of a good book because he loves a good villain.
Oh, it was fantastic. It was fantastic.
Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent.
Yeah, you should read it. I think you would enjoy it.
Might do. We'll see.
I think you would enjoy it.
You know how I am about not TBRing and mood reading and all of that.
I know, but still, you should put it on your list.
I should. And as we have established,
Like
it's more likely. What's that?
The real list.
I was about to say, it is more likely for something to come off of my TBR list than my to-be watched list.
Right.
So there is at least a possibility.
Yeah.
The problem is, Paco, I don't know ahead of time what I'm going to read. I can be like, I'm going to grab all of these from the library, but who knows how quickly I will actually read them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem. She's a mood reader.
I am. And sometimes it just strikes me in the middle of the book like, okay, the mood has departed. I was, until probably May or June this year, I was on a reading roll, and then the slump hit me out of the blue.
I hate that.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that. My entire September was nothing but slump. I think I read 8 books.
Yeah. Yeah, I keep trying to ditch the slump.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm working my way through the new Jane Wonderly novella, and it tells you what a slump I'm in, that it's a novella. It came out last week. I was excited for it, and I have not finished it. I'm like 4 or 5 chapters in.
Ugh.
That is terrible.
Suckage.
Yes. It's terrible. Anyway, I am glad to know that Yellowface was good.
Yep.
I feel like that has been going around, but I'm so sorry it has hit you too. Yeah.
Yep. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. It was Yellowface is unique. And I'm going to tell you something. It felt like it was written for people like us. Terminally online booktubers, people that are involved in the community, people that get on Twitter, people that get on TikTok, things like that, you know, those kinds of things. It felt like it was written for us. It really did. And it's very short. It's like 300 and I don't know, I put it on my shelf. It's like 310 pages or something like that. Let me look.
I love that that's now short. That's a moderate mid-sized book. God, it's so short. 300 pages. You're out here reading epics.
329 pages.
All right.
So
that's
yeah.
manageable.
Yeah. So yeah, it's short. It's a very quick read, short chapters.
You know what else was really good?
What's that?
What the River Knows.
I already read that. Shut up.
It comes out this month.
Oh, that reminds me. I got to send my thing in so I get the pin. Did you send your receipt in so that you get the pin?
I did. I sent in both of my receipts since I bought 2 copies. And then I put a note on the second one like, hey, this is my second receipt. If you can only do one of them, void this entry and go with the other one. Because it didn't say 1 per person. I think it said 1 per entry. But I did clarify that. I figure if you get, 2 purchases, you can have both sets of perks or whatever.
Yeah.
But I went to the indie bookstore and the Barnes & Noble. Yeah. Anyway. We'll say one thing about the book. She never said she is BIPOC, but people just went with it. So there is that.
She didn't outright say it, but they definitely played up the angle. They definitely played up the angle.
She didn't correct it when the misinformation was.
Well, they changed her name from June Hayward to Juniper Song.
Okay.
And there was an ambiguously ethnic author photo and stuff like that. So yeah, it's
I didn't say anything. I just, let people come to their own conclusions.
Exactly.
And, pick things that could make it seem. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate when the mood departs. It's not nice.
Yeah, no.
Not.
Nope.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Paka says the same thing.
Yeah, same thing.
Mm-hmm. Princess argues she didn't, the publisher did. But she still
Yeah,
went
but she
along
went
with
along
it.
with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Congratulations,
Excellent,
H.
H.
Well done. Well done. I hope you
We love
enjoyed
it.
reading all of them. Paka says it was their idea, but she did it. And see, this is an interesting conversation. At what point is it a personal responsibility to say, like, hey, I know you are trying to use this for my benefit, but I don't have thus and so, and we shouldn't be working this angle. Yeah. So, it brings up interesting questions.
It is an interesting question, and how culpable is she? See, this is why you need to read the book so that we can have this conversation without worrying about spoilers. How culpable actually is she in these activities that the publisher suggested that she then didn't argue against?
And again, I have not read it, but the idea of essentially profiting off your friend's death is, I'm going to say, more than morally ambiguous to begin with.
Yeah.
Like, you're actively profiting off your friend's work, and it's even more of a problem when you're also using your privilege and then trying to, also gain, the following that she's had to work twice as hard for. So, yeah. Excellent. I hope that you enjoy it. It is so good. I really enjoyed it. I have harassed Jen about it until they read it. She never said she was BIPOC. She never said I'm part of this community. That was all the readers.
True. Fair enough.
Hey, Audrey. Got a meeting at 7 and the kiddo's bedtime. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I hope you're getting good sleep, though. And we're glad to see you for however much time you're allowed to be here. Yeah. She didn't actively do something, but there's more to personal responsibility than just not actively doing stuff. There's, Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What are you eating?
So I have pita chips.
Pita chips and hummus?
And I am testing two kinds of hummus. We have Sabra's Classic.
Right.
We have Rayleigh's Garlic. My favorite is Sabra's Garlic, but they don't have the big one in garlic.
Yeah.
So I was like, it's only like $2 more for twice as much if you go with the big thing. And we went through a lot of hummus last week. So I'm trying to see what we think of it. I don't think the Rayleigh's brand is as good as the Sabra brand.
It's probably not.
But you never know until you try it.
Exactly. And I mean, in garlic, most garlic hummus is better than no garlic hummus.
Yes.
Having it is better than not having it, even if it's not as good as.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it's just terrible, in which case, no.
It's not terrible. It's just not as good. It doesn't have as good a texture or flavor as the Sabra does, but the Sabra Classic is quite decent. It's probably not as good as the garlic, but I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
Go through copious amounts of it. I could pay, $9 for a big one instead of $12 for two smalls.
There you go.
Because let's be honest, I'm not going to keep paying $12 for two smalls. I think it was on sale last week, so I didn't actually pay that much, but still. Anyway. Excellent. This is what we love about YouTube
too. That's, what is that, Friday? At 6, I think?
There you go. I don't know the answer to that, but
I think it's Friday.
You're correct. Friday's what, the 8th?
No, I think it's wait a minute, let me look. Because today's only the 3rd. No, Friday's the 6th.
Friday's the 6th. Okay. There we go. There we go. Mm-hmm. I've been trying to keep track of too many doctor's appointments. I got one on Friday and one on Monday, so I got the dates mixed up. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Barrels of funsies.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a fair argument. Yeah. The theft was wrong, and then still, continuing to profit and just go along with what you know is not right. You can say I didn't lie, but you were not acting with integrity.
Yep.
Readers, they knew what they were doing, and they knew they were riding the line of ethics.
Yep.
She is without a doubt trash and racist. All I'm saying is she didn't actively go into it trying
Very
to be
much.
Okay, that's fair. I was not sure if I was a hummus person, but I made shawarma salads last week. And that was a first for us, and we're fans. So I still have more shawarma meat, so we're having another round of it this week.
Excellent.
My husband's actually only home for 2 days worth of dinner, so it was an easy decision. Hey, Donna.
Hey, Donna.
How you doing? What you up to? What you reading?
Oh, man.
You want another nap?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I sure do.
Yep, I feel that. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I have a chicken sandwich, though. I'll eat it in a minute.
There you go. Yeah. My grocery store has updated their app of the complete operating system of their app, their website, everything.
Great.
And in the process, they have lost our saved items.
Great.
And I have not figured out how to get the online ordering back on. So I got to do my own grocery shopping today, which is a very first world problem, but I had to leave the warm blankets and the heating pad to go out and deal with the world. Yeah. Paco wants to watch Mean Girls tonight.
Yeah. Well, it's October 3rd.
There you go. See, I looked it up. I saw some of the things going around. October 3rd, 2 years ago, was when Caleb and I went to Monterey for our engagement. Our technical engagement, because that had happened a week before.
Right.
But he had quietly proposed and then said, we'll go and celebrate the week after.
Yeah. And Monterey's when you got the pictures taken, right?
Right.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And Princess asks, how are you dealing being by yourself so much? Sometimes it gets to me. I'm assuming that's intended for you. I don't know.
I don't think so. I think it's you. Because you said he's going to be gone a lot this week.
Oh, it's fine. He's only gone for lunches. So sometimes they send him like to Oregon overnight or whatever. But this time he was gone a whole bunch yesterday, which was a bummer. Today he had a lunch at like 11 or something like that. He's on his way home. He should be home within the hour. And then Friday, I think, is still another quick lunch. So as long as my rule, like I'm trying not to be like demanding, but setting expectations so that we know we're on the same page. My rule is, and I still hate that term, but I don't know of a better one. My rule is 340 nights a year in the same place.
Fair enough.
Do whatever during the day, and I accept that there will be some travel required, but trying to minimize it. Yeah. Glad that you are well. Reading It by Stephen King and seeing you eat your chips now. Wanting to eat mine with cheese sauce.
Yum.
That sounds good. I saw somebody making nachos in their air fryer the other day.
Ooh.
Which I was like, okay. They had the little basket thingy. And I'm thinking, you could put like a silicone liner in there. And they did a layer of Doritos. And I'm not sure if I would use Doritos, but they did a layer of Doritos and then some cheese. And then various toppings, more layers of Doritos and cheese and toppings and all of this. And so they had a big old thing. And it came out really gooey. And I was like, oh, that looks good.
Yum.
I would try that. I would have to get a liner for it, though.
Yeah.
I do not want to pick cheese off the inside of my air fryer.
Yeah, no.
Anyway. I feel that.
Yeah.
Yes. I will say It's been better probably the last month or two, because I was initially feeling that same thing. I'm in a new town. I've been here less than a year, and I really loved my old town. It was a lot of community focus. I knew, so many different people in the community. There was a Friday night group over here and a Thursday night group over here, and I was seeing people fairly consistently, at least pre-COVID. And I really loved the people there. And so I don't have that here. And part of it was, we just haven't had a chance to establish that. People are still a little more to themselves post-COVID. And we were trying not to like overload ourselves with more responsibilities the first year of our marriage or whatever. But I started hosting a small group on Saturday mornings. So I've been making friends. And I feel like that helps a lot. And I don't know specifically what's in your community that might do the same for you, but I feel like that in-person gathering has been really helpful because we may not all be BFFs, but there's enough face-to-face conversation to be like, hey, you know what? Me too. This is what's going on. We're all in each other's corners. We may not be the same people, but we can still overlap on caring for each other, if nothing else. And I feel like that's been much less lonely just because there's been some meaningful conversation and attempts to build more relationships. And yeah, it's on Saturdays, so it's not the same as having my Saturday all to myself, but it helps some. So I hope you'll figure out something that helps, because that's just a bummer. I find that if I end up feeling alone too much, I just start reading voraciously because I'm like, okay, let's just ignore the world.
Yeah.
And then you hit a book slump and you're like, what do I do now?
Right.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. Paco feels that too, Princess.
Mm-hmm.
Monterey, which I don't know
Monterey.
of. Monterey. Oh yes, Monterey is gorgeous. We did the 17-mile drive, and we didn't stop at all the places, but it was really pretty. Yeah, oceanside, trees, whatnot. I'm a big fan.
Approved.
Mm-hmm. Also good food.
Also approved.
Yes. Now I'm thinking about Sunday's lunch. We went to a place that does brunch until 2 o'clock, I think.
There you go.
We don't order super often because it's like $25 a person, which I realize is not hugely expensive, but it still feels really expensive. But the table gets a bottle of mimosas, and you get to pick, and they have this tri-tip sandwich, and that was so good. So good. I could have another one of those. I mean, clearly I'm not going to because,
Yeah.
But I could. I totally could. But yes. I do work from home. I've been running my dad's office since I was 13, I think. We don't actually have paperwork that discusses my first official day.
Yeah. Well, you were 13.
Precisely. And I wasn't like,
Child labor is frowned on in this country.
Well, I mean, it gets complicated with family business, and it was obviously a much lighter version of this job than it is now. I think at that point I was just answering the phones, returning calls and whatnot. But here I am, almost 20 years later, and now I've got a job. But yes, I like my rule. I don't remember at what point, but some point when we were engaged, my husband's company wanted him to start traveling more and being gone. And I was like, I'm not trying to say that I should always come before the boss, but I'm also going to say, your marriage does have a priority over your work, and there has to be boundaries. Like if they're going to ask a whole bunch more of you, let's be clear up front before we're like, oh no, it's fine until we get married. Then they're like, wait, why does your getting married change stuff? Like, let's just not go down that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Hey, Kiana.
Hey,
How's it going? When I was working on the fires, I was gone for 3 months, and oh no.
Ooh.
No.
I couldn't do that.
Mm-mm.
I couldn't be gone from home for 3 months.
Nope.
I don't even live with anybody, and I couldn't be gone from home for 3 months. I couldn't handle it.
Yeah, that.
Nope.
That would bother me on so many fronts. Not being with Caleb would be the first one, but not in your own space, living out of suitcase, not being in your own kitchen.
Exactly.
Yeah. Don't leave the house, so no friends where I live anymore. But I do have my husband and kids to keep me company. As long as you like them. That is the important thing.
That is important.
Mm-hmm. Cousin used to live in Salinas, so we would visit the area often. Yep. Very nice. Yep. That is a pretty area. Every once in a while, my husband will get taken for work into the Monterey, Santa Cruz area. And typically, I just go with him. Like, I have to take a different car because I can't be in the work vehicle on the job sites. I don't have certification and whatnot for that, but it's only a couple of hours. So keeping the number of nights actually apart lower. And since I can work from just about anywhere,
yep,
it works. So then I just say, like, you got to pick a hotel that has free breakfast. Because then, it stays reasonable.
Ouch.
There is one in, I think it's Santa Cruz, that has biscuits and gravy that are really good. And then there's another one. I think also in Santa Cruz that does like little quiches.
Hey.
That was so good. Anyway, I'm clearly hungry. I should think about that here on our first trip. So, yeah. Oh, we like cats. Tell us what kind of cat you have gotten.
We stand cats
in this house. Yeah. I am sorry that messed you up, but I'm glad they're at least respecting that boundary.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing worse than them being like, no, what about this time? What about just, okay.
Yeah, or tell you have to go regardless.
Yeah, I feel like at that point you just start looking for a new job, and hopefully they're smart enough not to not to take Princess for granted. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Unfortunate that.
Yeah. A little bit.
A little bit.
Yep. Should we read?
Yes, I was just thinking, I'm trying to find that that timer that I liked last week. It was on the other computer and they won't let me save it.
It's in my it's in you because you messaged it to me.
Yeah. I'm pulling up because new computer, I still don't have everything like out where it's supposed to be.
Link address.
But I'm pulling it up here.
I just put it in the private chat for you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Almost there, but that's that's even better. All right.
Aw.
I'm not signed in.
Oh,
and
that's
it's trying to give me ads.
Ugh. Yeah. She scared the shit out of me yesterday, Paco. But of course y'all saw me come out of my skin. So,
Fun times are not being had by all.
No. She's in the window again. We're just going to hope that other cat doesn't come around today.
Okay. All right, let's hear. She's a menace. When my mom brought her home, she was barely as big as my hand, and now she's getting so big. Oh. Tiny baby fur.
Tiny baby kitty.
Yeah. And Toby's. Let's see. My phone just did a thing. I think. Okay. There are 3 pictures. Am I allowed to share these pictures?
Oh, where'd my phone go?
because I will not if the answer is no. I can respect that, but we all love a good cat picture. Oh. Okay. So we have baby kitty.
Baby kitty.
Such a cute little
Baby kitty. Oh, look at the baby kitty.
Oh.
Look at the baby kitty in the sink.
Oh, I think that one might be my favorite. That is so cute.
Yay.
Oh.
Look at this one.
Oh.
Baby kitty in a sink. I love it. I love that she's like hiding in the sink.
Mm-hmm.
She is adorable.
She is. Excellent. We like different pictures because we will have twice the cuteness.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you for sharing. We appreciate the cat tags.
Yep.
We enjoyed okay, well, that's what y'all were talking about coming out of your skin. All right.
Yeah. That's what oh no. Okay. So I didn't get a chance to tell you because we haven't talked today. So I'm sitting here last night and we're doing sprints and it's totally quiet. Everything's fine. We're just chit chatting. And the cat fucking loses it in the window, yowling. There's banging. There's just everything. There's one of the neighbors has a cat and it's roaming the neighborhood, or it may be a stray. I don't know. But there's a cat and it was outside the window and it kept jumping up and slapping at the screen trying to get to Morticia.
Oh dear.
Yes. And of course, Morticia lost her fucking mind. Like you do. So yeah, that was, whew.
Morticia is not what you would call a social cat.
No, very much not.
Mm-mm.
Very much not. She warms up to people eventually if I'm here.
Uh-huh.
But if I'm not here, she ain't doing it. Mm-mm. She ain't doing it.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Paco has a dog wanting attention.
Aw.
We'll make sure to give him scritches. I'm sure he deserves them. Or she.
She. Her name is Raina.
Raina. All right. Well, we'll give Raina some scritches for us.
Yes.
H's cat has already lost the collar.
That figures. Mm-hmm. Took it off, didn't put it back on. Okay.
And Princess has books ready to be picked up. Excellent.
Go get the books.
Yes.
That's important.
We will probably do a sprint while you are gone. So
Yep.
You can start reading the books when you come back. And she loves the sing, and when you turn it on, she runs.
That's great.
That is fantastic.
That's great.
What is her name?
Morticia loves the sink. She wants to drink out of the sink. Now, she's got a perfectly good fountain in the kitchen with filtered water in it and everything. She wants me to turn the sink on so she can drink out of the sink.
Mm-hmm.
Dumbass.
Mm-hmm. Excellent, excellent. Well, my brother's dog, he's annoying. Oh.
That's cute.
That is very cute.
Yeah, you got to pet both dogs. Can't show favoritism.
No. I'm sitting here.
Oh, man.
Trying to work out the share screen and a new computer. Let's see. All right.
Yay.
I think. All right. She tries to go outside a lot and our fence isn't secure and I'm paranoid. We do go out with her sometimes though. Her name is Kiki. That's cute.
Aww.
Don't know how it happened, but when we went back and forth with names for like a month, there you go. Sometimes something just fits. All right. Well, this is the timer I saw last week and thought was super cute. The background doesn't move, but I like the little designs on the numbers. So
Yeah.
oops. Well, that's an unfortunate problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, let us see what we can do here about some reading.
I think we should.
I will. What are you reading tonight? I don't think I asked.
Dread Nation by Justina Ireland.
Okay.
It's a Civil War alternative history with zombies.
Nice.
Yep.
I feel like you told me yesterday you were going to start it, so
yeah,
that makes sense. Though with how late you stayed up on sprints, you could have finished it.
Not quite. I'm at 77%.
All right. Well, you get on that. I'm going to work on the Jane Wenderly novella, and we'll meet back here in 45 minutes.
Sounds like a plan.
Happy reading. Hello. So I plugged my earbud in while we were sprinting, so that it could charge. And apparently the power source is not on.
Great.
Yeah, and I don't know how that happened because my computer is charging, but that's fun. I think I still. Yeah, no, it's plugged in. I don't know why it's doing that. Because it's anyway. That's next sprint's problem, I guess. Anyway,
Get out of your underwear drawer.
What's that?
I said get out of your underwear drawer.
No, it's the charger port under the desk.
Get out of your underwear drawer.
Nope. How's your book? Mac and cheese.
Ah, even better. And yes, I finished my book.
How was it?
It was good. 3.5. 3.5. It was good. I will probably read the second one at some point. So, yeah.
I acquired mac and cheese and a husband on that sprint.
Approved. We have acquired an Alicia.
We have. Hey, Alicia. How's it going? What you up to? Kiana got to 67% of the plot is murder.
Excellent.
Sounds good. H got 10% of hide and seek or read.
Excellent.
Snazzy's on page 37 of Dead Silence by S.A. Barnes.
Okay.
Snazzy keeps chargers in their underwear drawer also. Alicia made it to chapter 33 in Golden Sun. Toya has made 25 pages.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Excellent. Lots of good reading. Lots of good reading.
This is how we like it.
Yep.
Yep. I decided my arm is definitely sore from my flu shot.
Great. I'm going to go get mine on Friday.
Good.
Yep. I'm going to go get mine on Friday. And my COVID booster too.
There you go.
Yep.
My Kaiser has really amped up since last time I had Kaiser. I remember they would turn, basically they had a reception lobby, and around flu season, they would just turn it into, vaccine central. Well, they had a tent this time set up at the back parking lot. Big old drive-through tent. And we just drove through, put our windows down. They took our cards, scanned them from the machines outside, poked our arms, and sent us on our way. Didn't even have to go to the car.
Nice.
It was easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Indeed.
Like 3 people on each side. Somebody would take your card and scan it and ask you which vaccine you were there for. Then they would pass it on to the second person while they were running the paperwork. And the person would confirm, okay, I have this vaccine for you. I confirm. They poke me. They give me my phone back. And I am vaccinated for the flu season.
Approved.
Hooray.
Yay.
Don't like needles, but I like the flu less.
Yeah. I had the flu a few years back, and I don't ever want to do that again.
Agreed. Talk about good times not being had by all.
Ugh. I don't think I've ever wanted to die more than I did when I had the flu.
I think the last time I had the flu was at your house. It was right around Christmas time. It might have been norovirus. I think same thing. We were supposed to go to your friend's Christmas movie thing.
Yeah. And you didn't go because you were sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was miserable.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Alicia is good, which is good. Got back from dinner. What did you eat? But we're still here.
Yeah.
And we are reading. So It could be worse.
Yep.
I am trying to figure out this new computer business. Snazzy has several tasks supposed to do today, but want to keep reading instead. Yeah. And we are back. Snazzy gets a flu shot in August before everyone's kids go back to school. Little Petri dishes with feet. That is fair.
Yep.
That is fair. I usually get it around October because I don't want the coverage to sort of fizzle out in January. I'd like to be protected towards the end of the season, whereas I feel like at the beginning of the season, I'm still outdoors more. And that's not necessarily true everywhere, because I know Alaska's gotten their first snow or something in some areas. So definitely everybody's inside some places, but I'm still outside enough. I'm not as concerned about it, though. Little Petri dishes are still a valid concern.
Yeah.
Paco gets the nose spray. I did that probably 3 or 4 times, and I had terrible reactions every time. I never had like the full-on like throat swelling kind of reaction, but I would get, I don't know if it was the cold or flu, but I would have, stuffy nose and just miserable for like 2 weeks. And I kept doing the nose spray because I really don't like needles. But then at some point I figured, you know what? The needle is worse not having the misery for 2 weeks. But yeah, I'm glad that you get that option. Pat had the flu and the 19 injection a week ago. Numbers are rising in the UK.
Yeah, they're getting ready to start rising here too. So
goody. Alicia says steak chips with onions, mashed potatoes, and green beans.
Oh, yum.
That sounds delicious. That sounds delicious.
Yep.
Yep.
Ugh.
Yeah, please don't die. That's not allowed.
Yeah, I'm trying not to.
Snazzy will get the new booster when the pharmacy gets it in stock next couple of weeks.
Yeah, I called this morning,
and
they said they have it in stock, and so I'm going to go Friday.
Okay. I have not decided if I'm going to get the next booster. I've been reading some of the things that are saying for relatively healthy individuals, it's not necessarily doing a whole lot, and it's not providing enough immunity for you to be able to say, at least I'm not passing it on to somebody else. They're saying it's only lasting maybe like 2 months of coverage, if that, and they're not sure. So I have had some side effects from it, and I'm like, yeah, if it's not doing me any good and it's not doing anybody else any good, I'm not sure. So we shall see. We shall see. I'm glad it was good.
Excellent.
This is what we like in our foods. This is what we like. So what is on everybody's Spooktober TBR?
Many, many things.
Snazzy wants mac and cheese.
Yep.
Yeah. I was outside of Panera today and I really wanted mac and cheese. But I looked at the app and it was like $12 for mac and cheese, or it was like $6. Yes. It's like $6 for the thing from the grocery store. And I was like, I have to go to the grocery store anyway. We're going to give it a shot. This may not be quite as good as in cafe, but it's half the price. So
yeah. I think I have shells and cheese on my shelf.
You have what?
Shells and cheese. Velveeta. Shells and cheese.
Faux cheese sauce or something. Paco says, not like I have a whole TBR video.
Right. Same.
Snazzy doesn't have a specified TBR. Mood reading my bookcase. Good deal. Yeah, I do the mood reading too, so I don't have one either. And I'm not really planning on doing much for Spooktober, but I see a lot of other people are very excited for it. So,
yeah.
What did you get from Panera today? This is what we need to know.
This is an important question.
Snazzy wants a tray of Stouffer's or shells and cheese.
I have a bug.
And loves cheese, is a fake cheese stand.
Yep.
Kiana had Five Guys for lunch.
There you go.
I hope it was good.
I had Waffle House.
Ooh, what did you get from Waffle House?
Pork chops and eggs.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. Well, we were talking last night and Helen said she had pork chops. And I was like, man, I want some pork chops. So I got pork chops.
There you go. You remember that pork chop in the crock pot your mom made with the green soup?
So good.
Yeah. And it's almost time that you could do that. Because that was not a difficult one to do.
No, it was not. Crock pot usually isn't.
Nope.
Crock pot usually isn't. You just put things in the crock pot and then go.
Yep. Alicia is planning a live for the TBR this week.
Excellent.
And Paco had mac and cheese and a pepperoni melt.
Excellent. Excellent.
I don't think I've tried their melts. I always end up getting the steak sandwich and mac and cheese. I don't try a lot of the new things because I'm like, maybe I'll discover that I like something, or maybe I'll just be disappointed that I didn't get my usual. There are two very different answers depending on the side of the screen you're discussing.
Right?
I love to cook.
No, I hate cooking. I hate cooking. I'm trying to get into the groove of doing it more because it's less expensive than eating out all the time. But I hate cooking. I just really hate doing it.
Yeah. And my grandmother used to pull me into the kitchen and have me help her cook when I was a kid. And then I ended up taking over the cooking for my family for a while when I was at home with my family of origin. And yeah, I'm a happy little camper. I get my little recipes, and as long as I have time, I'm good. Yeah, that is fair.
Yep.
I enjoy cooking, and I do love to eat, and I like feeding my people and making sure they're well fed. So it cannot be everybody's thing. Kiana's on the same.
Yep.
Papa's in a kitchen all day and then goes home. That is fair. Alicia is with me. There we go. Yeah. I must try Alicia's cooking someday. I hear wonderful things. It just all sounds so good. Papa's dad owns the kitchen. He gets mad when we touch his domain.
There you go.
Well, I mean, as long as he cooks good stuff for everybody. And Snazzy should have married a chef.
Yep.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Alicia will happily cook for us. See? Excellent.
Approved.
Excellent. Yes. Yes. Preferably some kind of pasta sauce. Mm-hmm.
Oh, chicken parm.
Oh, I have not made that ever. That sounds good. Yep. Chicken parm is delicious.
Yep.
And it's just about time to start making chicken parm again.
Yep. It's coming up on that season.
But time when we can use the oven again.
Yeah. Without wanting to just cry.
Exactly. We will either cry because it's so hot or cry because it made our electricity bill so high trying to keep it,
right.
100. Snazzy's dad is a good cook, but he makes a huge mess every time. The question is if he cleans up the mess afterwards. And from your statement, I'm guessing the answer is no. But, I make a big mess in the kitchen too. It's just, learning process to figure out how to clean up the mess afterwards.
Yeah. My mom was one that would clean as she went.
Yeah, and I can see that sometimes, but then sometimes you're making twice the work and you're getting distracted with the cleaning, and then the cooking isn't going as well because, I can't remember what I was doing the other day. Oh, I think I was making quesadillas, and I stopped to do something else while the quesadilla was on the stove, and it was a little toasty when I came back.
Mm.
And I was only gone like an extra 45 seconds, and I was like, yep, nope. One thing at a time. I mean, if it's in the crock pot, that's one thing, but...
Yeah.
And see, I understand that any time can be chicken parm eating time, but I try so hard not to use the oven in the summer. I really do. Yeah. Try so hard.
Yes.
It's going to be 60 during the day next week, but 30 at night. That will be delightful.
Yes.
Yes. I am completely fine with it being cold when I wake up.
Yep.
If it's too cold, I will sit on the couch with blankets. I have lots of thick socks. I can put leggings on under my jeans. I have lots of warm overlayers. It will be fine. They opened an Olive. Okay, well, I have not had Olive Garden breadsticks in forever. Probably because I haven't gone to Olive Garden in forever.
Yeah.
I thought about it semi-recently, but then I didn't. He attempts to clean. Okay. Well, I guess then it depends on if that's a good deal for them. One person cooks, the other cleans. There you go. Hey, everything doesn't have to be authentic to be delicious. I love Panda Express. I realize it is nowhere near authentic, but it's still delicious. So it works for me. Hey, Dion.
Hey, Dion.
How you be? Oh, Snazzy also loves Olive Garden. And Alicia cannot wait. Oh, yes.
Yep, I'm excited.
Wonderful. Yes.
I like it to be cold at night when I'm trying to sleep.
Yes. Yes. It's going to soon be time for me to put quilts on the bed again. On my half of the bed. Very, very soon. Probably sometime this month, I will strip the bed, put fresh sheets on, and put quilts on with it.
Hey, I'm looking for something that sells this kid.
Let's see. Chilly nights and warm days. Mostly the chilly nights. I don't care if the day is warm.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want it to be icy cold, but...
I do. Which soup,
Okay.
Paco? Do you like that pasta fagioli? My mom used to eat that.
It's good stuff. I can make that stuff. It's good in the crock pot. Yeah. My dad always had the Zuppa Toscana. My mom had the minestrone, and I would go for the pasta fagioli. Don't they have a chicken gnocchi now?
Possibly.
I remember that being fairly good, but too salty, and so I had to start making my own. I think that was Olive Garden.
Paco likes the dumpling one.
I think that's the chicken gnocchi. We are here, and there is reading.
Yes. We are well.
Yes.
I have a
So
bug.
good.
It's driving me bonkers.
Oh dear.
Yeah. It keeps back and forth, making me crazy.
Uh-huh. That is why I own a bug assault. Because then
What?
shoot a bug assault. It shoots salt at the bugs if they don't stand still long
Yeah,
enough.
I can just see shooting salt at the fucking monitor of my computer. That would work really well.
We just have to shoo it off to the side. We have a spider and a fly problem in this vicinity, so also really high ceilings. One does what one must. My husband is bringing it over so you can see.
Only you. Only you.
Somebody gave my brother one for a joke Christmas, and it worked so well in our house because we had to have everything open for the heat. worked so well that when we got married, I was like, yep, we need one in here. It's great. It's better than fly swatter. Yeah. So the dumpling one.
Okay.
Uh-huh. That's one of Alicia's favorites.
There you go.
H's cat is being a menace again.
They do that.
Snazzy confirms that is the gnocchi. Don't even get anything else, just the unlimited soup and breadstick with the green apple sangria.
Hey, there you go.
I don't think I've ever had their sangria. With the change of the season, the bugs are crazy. Yes, they are. When we moved in last year, I thought maybe because the place had been vacant for a while, that was why we had so many spiders. Apparently not. They're back.
Great.
They're back. But at least this time I know they will not be here year round. They will be departing again.
Yep.
And I will help them depart a little faster.
There you go.
And Papa might go to Olive Garden now this week. There we go. Perfect. We will all go to Olive Garden. We will have unlimited soup and breadsticks. They will be bringing us lots of breadsticks.
Yep.
Like, even if nobody else wants any breadsticks, they will bring us lots of breadsticks. I could eat a whole basket of breadsticks by myself. Field trip.
Field trip.
Yay, yay, yay. If I'm not careful.
Are you out of water again?
Well, yes. But if I'm not careful, I will get towards the end of the water. I'm going to try to get the last of it out, so I'll turn it upside down. And I'll get it too close to my lip, and the ice will shift from the bottom to the top, and it'll smack me in the lip. So, yeah, that's fun. Right? I love bread. I love so many different kinds of bread.
Yep.
I love naan and pita and garlic bread and sourdough and challah and all the bread.
All the bread.
Biscuits.
Biscuits.
Uh-huh. Alicia says we must plan a booktube field trip soon.
Yes.
This would be good. Everybody meet at McKay's, and then we'll go find food afterwards.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Go to McKay's, and then we'll go to Olive Garden.
Yes. This could work very, very well.
Yep.
And meeting up at McKay's will give us time to call ahead to Olive Garden and let them know how many crazy booktubers shall be descending upon them.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Don't mind us. Please give us an extra large table so we'll have room for all our books. We don't want to spill soup on them, but we do want to showcase to everybody else what we got. There will be book bags coming in. Paco says, do it so Jen can laugh. Kiana says, we probably eat and read our books. Works for me. I mean, we can have live book sprints. Everybody read for 20 minutes, and then when we're between rounds of soup, then we can discuss what we read.
Good plan. I like it.
Or maybe that should be the other way around. We read while we're waiting for them to bring more soup, and then we can discuss it over our soup. We'll figure it out. Exactly. Silent book club is a thing. We like it.
Yep.
Would love there to be one closer to me instead of me having to travel all over the place.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. I would like there to not be a 1,700-mile gap between me and the local McKay's.
Yeah.
I don't actually know exactly how many miles it is now because I live in a different place from the last time I calculated, but we're going to go with about 1,700 miles.
Sounds about right. I'm telling you, there's a house for sale in the neighborhood, right?
Mhm.
Just like right around the corner.
Yeah. I believe it. The problem is not if we could buy a house in Tennessee. The problem is if we can get a good job.
Well, you never know if you don't look.
There we go. I am not entirely sure this is the appropriate point in the economy to be switching companies, but we shall see. Paco says have a book club meeting there.
There you go.
Alicia, do it. Do it. Then when the power's crazy out or whatever, you and Jen can just hang out at your respective libraries and read books. It'll be great. Eventually, Tish will warm up to you. But yeah, I hope that you do find a good house, all jokes aside. The house is the smallest thing and they want $325, and I was like, absolutely not. We could not find anything. We couldn't find land for $325 here.
Yeah, no.
It's, yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I'm not sure there's anything outside of like the retirement communities for under like $7 in our area.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why we don't own a house at this juncture. And Jen has a permanent invite to Alicia's house.
I will be there at some point. I just got to work it out.
Yes.
And you know that goes both ways, right?
There you go. Good. Yeah. I think Paco's same is about the crying about the houses in California.
Yeah.
It's terrible. Alicia's going to wait until interest rates go. Yeah, same. I'm not entirely sure when they're going to go down, but it is ridiculous. Kiana says they can't find anything under 5. Yeah. Yeah. It is ridiculous. Good times are not being had by all.
Mm-mm.
So this is a happy topic we found for ourselves.
Right? No doubt.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
What's the longest you've ever gone without reading a book?
Are we talking personally reading a book or it being read to us? Okay, so I was like 4 when I learned to read, so I technically could have gone, the better part of 4 years without having personally read a book, though books were read to me. Okay, that's what I was checking.
Because I didn't read anything except like fan fiction for like 2 years after grad school.
I'm trying to think if I can point to a specific point in which I read nothing. Like, I remember having a couple of terribly slumpy years where I only read like 10 books in a year.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, that was still trying to see if Goodreads shows any obvious gaps.
Paco said high school was his fanfic era. Some of us still read fanfic. Nothing wrong with reading fanfic.
Let's see. I cannot hear anything. That's not great.
Hello?
Okay, now I can. My earbud died.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so we're going to see if we can make this work now. And there are blinking lights, so we hope this is charging.
Excellent. I know you didn't, Paco. I didn't mean to imply that you did, and I apologize.
Let's see. Dion stopped reading at 13 and read fan fiction until 18. Paco says my first 3 years.
Yeah.
In college and a couple years out of college, it was really hard for me to get enjoyment out of reading again.
That's how I felt after grad school.
Alicia is new to fan fiction, but down. And Dion says, I say that like I've stopped reading fan fiction.
Right.
You've just started juggling between both options. I'm now trying to think when the last time was I read fan fiction. It's been a while.
Earlier today.
For you?
Yeah. Okay, let's do a sprint.
We can do something about that.
Yep,
All right.
we need to do a sprint.
We will see if that gives my earbud.
Paco's on AO3 looking for a fic right now. I love it.
All right. Well, I hope you find something good, Paco. You can let us know about it without too much detail when we come back. All right. Let's see here. Alicia wants to know what kind of fanfic folks have been reading.
I've been reading a lot of Bucky recovery fic post Winter Soldier. So I've been reading a lot of that.
My husband's looking very happy about some kind of music case thing.
Excellent.
So anyway, I'm going to find out what that's about, and we're going to have a sprint. So I will see you all in about 45 minutes. Pat reminds us all to hydrate, hydrate, hydrate.
Yes.
Medicate.
And also medicate if you need to.
Yes. All right. I'll see y'all in 45. Happy reading.
And we are back. Christine's not here, but we're here. There she is.
Christine is here. She just didn't have. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's whatever. Yay.
Do you want that?
I did some journaling. Did my reading journal. That's mostly it. Played some Farkle.
So what?
Farkle. It's a dice game, kind of like Yahtzee.
I heard Parco.
Oh,
I know what Farkle is. I heard Parco and I was like,
yeah. Sorry.
You're good.
Dion, you just have to not be embarrassed about it. It's nothing to be embarrassed of. So you just have to be like, nope, don't care.
Mm-hmm. Looking for Marshall, Lee, and Gumball after watching Fiona and Cake.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But yes, we are back.
Yes, we are. Kiana's at 81%.
And Alicia is at chapter 36.
Excellent.
Snazzy has unloaded the dishwasher, done some laundry, and did what was wanted to the project. Pop is working on the journal now.
Excellent.
Toy got through 20 pages.
Oh, that's right, for your autograph book. Paco, I want to see pictures when you're done.
Yay. Hey.
Yay.
Mm-hmm. And now we have found ourselves in the 6 o'clock hour. Paco's going to start watching the new Castlevania series, which I don't know about.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Castlevania.
Mm-hmm. I have not done Dracula this year.
Yeah, I've been skipping it. I didn't unsubscribe from it, but I haven't been reading it.
I didn't unsubscribe. I just keep deleting the emails every day. If they put out any new and interesting announcements, I will still be subscribed to hear it. But
yeah.
Otherwise, yeah.
Yep.
So yeah. What are your plans for the rest of the evening?
I'm going to bed.
That sounds good.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Toya says it's actually 8:03, but what is time difference?
Time zones. Who cares?
Well, this time difference is better than the time difference that is coming to us within the next month or so.
Oh, that's right. We're well, no, because we gain an hour in the fall.
Do we?
Because you fall back. So it goes from 3 o'clock to 2 o'clock. So we get an extra hour of sleep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I remember the spring forward fallback. I just don't remember what that works out to in practical terms until I think about it for a minute.
It's an hour, and it's an extra hour of sleep in the fall.
Okay. Well, then I take that back. We do like it. We'll be fine.
Bye, Snazzy.
Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night. Kiana just started watching Supernatural and keeps jumping at the jump scares. I hope you enjoy it. It is a journey. I have not completed the journey, but it is a journey.
Mm-mm.
I'm probably
I watched
never
the first 5 seasons.
I think I managed the first 4. And I enjoyed a good number of them. I just felt like it was shifting genres at a point.
Yeah.
And becoming something else. Storylines were getting larger, and I was here for the more... I like the episodic things where something is resolved by the end of the episode.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Anyway. We should be thinking about bringing this sprint to an end.
Yeah, you know.
Since we have passed our timeline. Toya will put it on the binge watch series. Dion needs to continue watching. Made it 30 minutes into the first episode. Okay. that is a start.
Yep.
But Jen had a video drop today.
I
I'm
did.
not home enough to know what that video was, but I know that Jen had a video drop today. Is that the TBR?
Wrap up.
Ramp up. TBR is going to be next week.
No, TBR was last week.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I don't know what's going to be next week. I haven't decided
Yes,
yet.
I don't know why I thought you had said something about filming a TBR. You probably said it a week ago. Okay. I'm totally with it, folks. Totally with it. Anyway, so if you have not already, go check out Jen's wrap-up video. And Jen will be back for sprints on Saturday at 10 Central, 11
10
Eastern. We will hopefully be back here next Tuesday. Again at 3 o'clock my time, 5 o'clock Jen's time. For another 3 hours of funsies together.
Yay.
I can believe this. Caleb and I had to figure out, I think it was this last week, what days we were going to go see his mom for Thanksgiving. Because we had to put blackout dates on for the church and let them know we would not be available.
Yeah.
We're going to try to stay local for Christmas, I think. But we're going to go visit mom for Thanksgiving. So anyway, thank you. Thank you for coming. I hope that you have a good rest of the evening, Paco. I hope you all have a good rest of the evening.
Yep.
And enjoy your books. If I can hit that end stream button, I will see you all next week. Bye.